Hey there, it's Michael Krisa here, co-founder of EasyWeb Video, and I'm with, well, you know this guy, Scott Rogers.
Yes, sir.
And Scott, I want to say thank you for having me on, I'm going to call it your show, because literally we're out front of your guys now, your community, and maybe tell your community the backstory of how you and I got together and why you're so excited about what we're going to do.
It's just like we spoke about right before we met, the value-added proposition that we can bring to our members in our community. We're always looking for ways to increase the value of what we teach and train, and especially when it's something that we use and believe in. So when you're utilizing something that you believe in, and you can show that and the value, and you want to share it with people, and that's what our goal is to share any tools and resources that we feel that will help our community produce more sales.
So we should share with them what this resource is. Basically, if you don't know, we've, if you want to say crack the code with eBay, you're now able to, from our control panel on EasyWeb Video, do videos of your products, of your store, and post it directly into eBay without having to open up your eBay account. I mean, this is huge. It's never been done before.
Yes. Very few people have even figured out how to embed a video into an eBay listing, much less having through your control panel and the simplicity with being able to process the listing and everything all under one roof is really impressive. But secondly, going back to what you said, is just being able to do the product demonstration and connecting the buyers with the sellers is just going to be huge.
Well, we talked, there's three components here. There's connecting the buyers and sellers. There's creating that element of trust.
Correct.
So now, as long as you can sit upright and your knuckles don't drag, people will now be able to see your smiling face. So now they get to know, like, and trust you. And if you're building an eBay store, this is huge.
Especially, well, I shouldn't say especially, but for newbies and beginners with the low trusted scores or the low feedback ratings, this is a great way for them to connect with their buyers. But it's also not limited to the experienced ones, because I think it will increase their conversions and and help with their sales. And then especially with your, said especially twice again, but hey, it really is.
Excited about video, man. Yeah.
So it's the value of a high dollar item, like you had discussed. You can literally show them and inspect it right there in front of their eyes, versus having to take 80 pictures. But even if you take a ton of pictures, you still can't show. It doesn't tell the story like a video does.
I remember we call it the wedding guitar. When my wife and I got married, I was looking at Taylor 912E cutaway, right? And I'm looking at the pictures, and there was all kinds of pictures, but I couldn't hear the guitar, right? So I'm still taking it on faith. The guy only had 3 sales. And what was really neat is he put his email address there and a phone number, and we could collaborate back and forth. Right. But I still had no idea if the neck is warped, if this thing's actually going to sound like a $4,000 guitar.
Right.
But now with a simple little webcam, or what we're using right now is an iPad, you can be doing videos that, number one, set you up as being legitimate, but two, people can now almost interact. So using the guitar as an example, you can be playing that guitar, they can be hearing it, and they can see, hey, this is the real deal.
Definitely. If you're not careful, I might sell that iPad on eBay too.
Yeah, that's why I've got it anchored down to the ground. Thanks for warning me in advance, though, man.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry. So here's what we're doing. We've created this platform, and I'd love to say it's my brainchild, it's all my idea, but it's like the Wright brothers. We kind of came up with the engine. This guy shows up with the wings and the fuselage. I think we've got something that's going to fly.
Yes, you're for sure right on the money.